So, but yeah, he's recently started playing again. He had a kid, took a couple years off, and started hitting balls again. He's playing really, really well right now.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this one all day. Shane wasn't at Boston. Last appearance over here was in Iowa.
Yeah, and I know Manny's been working real hard to learn the rules. I haven't convinced him to come play the league in Kansas City yet, but I'll get him soon. But I know he's been playing a lot of UPL format tournaments. Took out a couple of Europeans in 6-ball shootouts the last couple weeks, so I know he's excited to play this. So
yeah, we're looking forward to seeing him play as well. So we're here in your home venue.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it's my first time here, and I have to say, it is an absolute fantastic place to be. It really is.
Yeah, no, it's Side Pockets Blue Springs has been my home bar where I've played pool out of personally. Well, I say play pool, I mean hit balls into the rail quite a bit over the last few years. But I mean, in the league, I am the local league operator as well, as most people know. I'm out there, but this is where I kind of have my biggest following. I've got 32 league teams out of here over 3 different nights. 32. So wow. Yeah, 32 different teams, and but we're all across Kansas City, and I just definitely tell everybody, listen, if you haven't checked out UPL, you want to learn about the league, this weekend, Side Pockets Blue Springs is the place to be. You'll get to meet the entire management team. You'll see a lot of the well-known names in action playing our formats, our high-octane 8-ball, as I like to call it. So.
We're talking about high octane. This could be the start for Shane Thompson here, wasting very little time removing these solids.
Yeah, I've been giving Shane a hard time ever since that semifinal in Louisiana. I think he's had a bunch of first-round exits in the shootout. So Shane and I get along well, but I'm rooting against him here on this one. I got to tell you, I know I'm supposed to be somewhat neutral, but I can't root against Manny here.
Well, this is a tremendous start for the safecracker. As the 8-ball departs into the side pocket, the first rack does go to the man from England. I have to say, and this is the half day, the Thursday, all we see is the prelim of the shootout. How packed is it out there?
You know, I knew that Kansas City was going to be probably our most packed event, just kind of start to finish. It was last year. It was 3 deep around the stream arena. We started on Friday then. So Friday was a little bit slow, but the word got out, and we were 3 deep around the whole arena, the entire event. And yeah, I don't want to say that I wasn't expecting it, but it's been an awesome turnout, and said that Kansas City has really embraced Ultimate Pool USA, and I kind of consider it our spiritual home, and we get a lot of following here, and so 50 or 60 people from this league area will go to almost every tournament we have. So,
yeah, I just had a chat with Bill, the owner, and I said, "Good turnout tonight for the shootout." He went, "Yeah, it's really busy." I said, "And this is going to be the quietest one."
Yeah, I expect it to be this way the whole weekend long. So they won't run out of cold beer though. So come on down, get some air conditioning. It's too hot to be outside doing anything anyway. So come check us out. Yeah, dry break from Manny there, and it's probably. Well, we've been chatting about how wonderful this venue is. Shane's been making quick work of these. Hasn't gotten out of shape much at all.
No, he's looking very impressive tonight, Shane Thompson. I think because of those early exits, he's come out more determined than ever.
Well, I promise you, if he does win, I'll be the first one there to give him a hard time. Commentator's curse. I got him.
That is a miss you would never, ever expect from Shane Thompson. So we are now going to see Manny Perez, hand fully on the table. Look at that. Wow.
You know, I am really excited to see Manny play this format because Manny has always been quick around the table. He sees it, assesses, he makes his decision and shoots, doesn't dilly-dally. So I think the 15-second shot clock, if we get to that point, will be no problem for Manny at all.
Yeah, so. I was speaking to a couple of locals in the bar earlier, and they all said they're really looking forward to seeing Manny play because, like you said, he's been away for a little while.
Yeah.
You know, family stuff. And
mainly for the right reasons, so that's always good. So But for anybody that this is always the first time playing on this table, it's I don't think I've ever played on a faster bar box in my life, so it's definitely something to get used to.
Perez rifling that 6 ball in the corner pocket.
Definitely an interesting pattern here that getting straight on that 6 ball definitely made it a little bit more difficult than he probably wanted it to be. But the good thing with Manny, even though we haven't seen him on any of our events yet, this is not his first time on a stream table. So
no.
He's very, very used to the spotlight, and so.
Yeah, you can just see the way he hits the ball so positively. He's got a really good stroke on him. And this is cool, this is okay. Slide to 7 in the side pocket. Just going to have a nice straightforward 5 ball down the rail and a simple 8. And it will be 1-1. And Shane Thompson will not be happy at all with the 10 ball that he missed into the corner pocket. Very nicely done. Big round of applause there, and a smile from Manny.
And like most players of Manny's level in America, I mean, 8 ball's probably his least favorite game, but he is good at it. Like I said, he definitely been looking forward to this one as what I would call a coin flip match. So the 8 ball specialist versus a guy who just doesn't miss much.
That's right. Stripe's going to be the choice for Shane Thompson. Is he going to take on that 10 ball again into the same pocket?
Always got to give a shout out when I see some of our local league players on the stream there. The shot they just had there behind Shane was Beth Wamgans. She's one of our league players out of Wednesday night here at. She plays actually 3 or 4 nights a week, and so yeah, she's a big supporter of us. Yeah, big supporter of us. She plays in 3 different venues, 3 different nights a week. So. Actually, we're kind of
32 teams, she said. 32.
Yeah, I got 32 out of this venue alone here. I've got 75 across the metro of Kansas City, which I'm very, very happy with in my first year, but I'm not stopping there. So the great thing about the way our format works and the way it is that, there is a good chunk of every nightly dues that goes straight to national prize funds. So I'll be honest, our league operators, they make a little bit less than some other league operators there, but the reason they do that, it goes directly back to the players. So, we're handing out 100,000 here in November, but what happens if we get 10,000 teams next year? That number's going up. One of the biggest things that we foresee in the future here, because make no mistake, we want to come after and be the biggest league in the U.S. We're going to hand an amateur 8-ball team $1 million check at some point. So
that's just incredible when you think about it.
It's what myself, the board of directors, all the league operators, it's our goal. So it's a tireless goal that we're going to work on, and just feel that American League players have kind of been taken advantage of a little bit over the years, and it's time for them to kind of earn some money back. So none of us play league pool because we know we're going to get rich, but if you do well at a national level, you don't expect to leave loser.
No, that's right. No, it's been incredible to see how much it's grown. Oh, I remember when the guys came out here a year ago, people sort of looked at it and thought, well, yeah, okay, well, not so sure. But now, this thing is snowballing.
Yeah, no, the momentum is palpable right now. We've never had more inquiries. We've never had more people reaching out about wanting to be a league operator. And if it is something you're interested in, being your own boss, building your own business here, and getting in on the ground floor of something that, you see the following every time we go to a tournament. You're getting in the ground floor still this first year. So I was counting them earlier. I think we're somewhere toward 15 of our different league ops from across the country have come into Kansas City this week. So, all right, Manny didn't come up dry on that one. I was just going to say everybody's held serve, but Manny's going to have to figure something out with his break, and he made a ball there. And not the cleanest of tables, but and then next to Beth, there's Lisa Loger, another one of our local players.
Once again, Manny caught out by the pace of the table.
I know he just kind of got out of line there a little bit, but what do you like to get to that 7 ball? Try to spin it over right now, dig in, yeah.
Let's open it up a bit, but will the 7 pass down into the bottom left-hand corner? If it doesn't, Manny's going to have to make the combination shot here with 2 and 3.
Well, I fancy myself the world's worst combination shooter, so I know I'd be sending my opponent straight to the table right now. So it's a good shot there. Control go well.
Went in clean as a whistle. If Manny could steer the cue ball through the gap of the 8 and the 13, just come into that little gap there, in great position. Having said that, that's a fine shot.
Yeah, that'll work it.
Yeah, I don't like to come that way because if I didn't judge the pace right, I could choose the 7, the 4, the 5. I had everything.
Yeah, and I think we've seen him struggle with the pace there a little bit.
Yeah, well, he's played onto the 2 bottom balls. And
yeah, that was perfect.
Yeah, he did. He played a really good shot here.
Yeah, it's hard not to fall on shot going that route.
Yeah. So now he just has to get from 5 to 7. Played his 5 very firmly, draw the cue ball into the side rail, come back through the gap of the 14 and the 13 to get on the 7.
Yeah, went just a little bit far, just kind of roll through.
Yeah, he can afford to hit this too hard. Well, he can get through. Do you know what? I'd have still played the shot I said purely because I don't want to pot this on running into the 9 ball with the cue ball. It's a little bit with the table running so quickly, you could end up in a bad place here. But that was really well played. He controlled it.
How straight in for a leave there.
Yeah, this is impressive from Manny Perez.
Yeah, this has been a really, really good out. He's lost the cue ball for what he would want a couple times, but he played it to where even if he lost it, he had shots, and that was really good.
Another good break from Thompson. Yeah. We've got some excellent matches still to come tonight, of course. Next up, we will have Dennis Hatch taking on the man from Montana, Kobe Jap. I love Kobe. He's a great guy.
You're gonna wait? Are you announcing the next match there? You're gonna tell the world your new nickname for a man from Montana?
Oh yeah, I call him Judgment Day.
Judgment Day Jap.
Judgment Day Jap. He loves it as well. He said he likes it anyway. Probably when I walked away.
Kobe's a really nice guy, so I don't know.
Really nice guy. Good player as well.
Really good player, yeah. Kobe and I have actually worked together. He decided league operating wasn't for him, but he sent me some really good leads, friends of his in Montana, and so it's I think we're gonna close the deal there soon. We hope, and get Ultimate Pool League running in Montana as well. So
I think Shane's heart was in his mouth there. I think he thought he was going to come up square, hooked behind a 6.
Yeah, that was one fortunate roll there, and hit it, which he didn't intend to do, I don't think, and came on the shot. So did it go on the side before, or did he have to develop that one?
That one wiped his feet.
I think he needs to start shooting the 10 ball first, no matter what, just to get it off the table.
So you can see 3 balls nearly all stuck together here. Can't fail to get, well, he's got 2 of them in the same shot.
Yeah. At this point, it's looking like the lag was the most important shot of this match.
That's pretty good there from Shane Thompson. You see getting a little cue extension there, screwing it on the back of his cue so he can just stretch across the table. Hasn't got to do anything really with the cue ball, and he doesn't. Just make sure he can have clear line of sight to the 8.
You know, Tony, you're doing well with the American terms. You're using the right thing, cue extension. I know Shane calls that his mini butt all the time. I'm like, and I laugh every time I hear it.
I was going to say, yeah, an unfortunate way to describe it, let's just say.
Yeah, I'll have to. We had the big charity tournament, poker tournament last night, and Chase and I both made the final table, and I took him down. So,
wow.
But Chase plays the league. You've already seen another one of our league players earlier, Kieran Hall. Chase and Kieran actually played the league in the same night, on Monday nights out of Blue Springs Side Pockets, and they had probably one of the most fun league matches I've ever seen. So they played a 30-minute match. We always play the full 30-minute match. It was 6-6 with Kieran breaking. Now, one of the things in the league, if there's less than a minute left on the match clock, if both players agree, you don't have to break. But Kieran asked Chase, hey, do you want me to break? You want to play this one? Chase said, yeah, I want to see what happens. Kieran scratches on the 8. Time expires right as Chase is hitting the 8 ball. So he lost by running out of time, but he nearly ran a rack in 27 seconds.
Wow. That's quick.
I've been actually excited to see if Chase is going to get into a 6-ball shootout because the kid's good at him. I've seen several sub 20 times out of him with the American equipment. So,
well, that's really good, because, especially on a quick table like this, because obviously you've got to wait for the cue ball to stop. You really need to have it on a string. And there you see Shane Thompson looking to try and play this 13 off the 7 to get in the side pocket. This is tricky.
Yeah, 8 ball is actually a helper here if he hits it a little funny. That well.
Yeah, he did play that very well indeed, but I don't know. Yes, he has. He's okay. I thought for a split second they couldn't get through, but he can play the combination. And this is looking like 4-2.
Oh, scratch from break there. Yes, the second mistake from Manny, and that is the thing about this table. And if you make a mistake, you lose. So it's like, I mean, whoever wins these tournaments usually plays dead perfect throughout the whole tournament, essentially. Maybe a roll here and there, because you never win a big tournament without a roll somewhere along the lines. But the person that wins our tournaments definitely earns it with the equipment and playing quite well.
Shane Thompson not running the cue ball anywhere, just making sure he leaves himself straight on this 12 ball into the corner, stops the white dead pretty much. Simple 8 side pocket, and this will be 4-2. Shane Thompson.
Very good out by Shane.
And they drove from Michigan.
Yeah, that's Tom and Jody. So I met them. They came from Michigan just solely to meet Shane Van Boney.
Yeah,
we're able to get him a picture, get him that, and that's kind of the really cool thing about our events is that they've never met Shane, but I spoke to Shane. I said, Shane, hey, can I bring this lovely couple behind the stream, get a picture with you? Of course, he signed things for them. They had a fantastic time, and I knew it was an 18-hour drive to Boston, and I was just kind of joking at the end of the event. I said, I'll see you next month in Kansas City, and here they are.
Not only that, they've now brought friends with them, and they've stayed for the full 4 days.
Yeah.
They only came down for the 1 day the last time.
Yeah, I guess they actually, Topeka, Kansas is about a little over an hour's drive from here, and I guess they have friends from Topeka, so they brought them along, and we just kind of see that as we expand. We've got people that will travel all over the country with us, so.
That is fantastic to see, and a real nice couple as well, because I did have a chat with them at Boston, and again today.
dry red wine's their drink. So if you come down here, you see Tom Jones stream table, buy him a dry red wine, introduce yourself.
Yeah.
2 of our biggest fans there. So
yeah, well, I said because I'm not on the last game, so I said I'm going to go out and watch the game with them, give them a bit of commentary from out in the arena.
I'm surprised they stayed after that.
Yeah. What are you trying to say? Everybody's picking on me tonight. Well, Manny Perez, great opportunity. Still plenty of time. But it will go down to 15 seconds a shot very shortly. You will hear a chime. And then we will see some quick fire pull.
Should be fun to watch there. I know one thing I've certainly watched with the shootout and our opens and everything, it's almost like the person behind tends to just start shooting better with that 15 seconds. They know they're just free rolling at that point. What have they got to lose? And rapid fire and seen a few comebacks.
Well, it's been nicely navigated by Manny Perez. In goes the 8. 4 racks to 3.
Didn't love that draw and having to play Ricky. He's like, oh man, I just want to play anybody else besides Ricky on there. But that doesn't mean Jeremy wasn't focused. It just he's a rough match. And
look at that for a break.
I mean, he's only got a 300-person tournament essentially here to tournament direct as well. So he's got his hands full a little bit. So, but he definitely deserved an experience, a chance to play out there. And Jeremy is a class player in his own right. And so I know he'll be beating himself up about that match, but I hope he did enjoy it. So at least the experience to get out there playing the shootout, something he's worked really, really hard for to promote over the last year. So what do we got here? We got a little window.
Yeah, it's a good angle there. We just played his 3-ball. Bring the cube off the bottom rail, left-hand side rail, and back up for the 5.
That's going to slow down a little. Perfect.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
what a great shot that is. We know the 1 will go into that top left. And from 4-2 down, this is really good from Manny Perez. He's going to draw the cue ball back. Come off the 2 cushions if he has the angle down. Didn't want that little scrape off the 8-ball, but he should be okay.
Yeah.
This to level the match. Down goes the 8, and it is now 4 racks each. Shane Thompson, Manny Perez.
Yeah, that's kind of, you say that. It's kind of one of the things I always bring up to my league players because one of the rules that Americans just aren't used to and they just don't love is the fact that you can slop in the 8-ball if you're on it. And so, a lot of sometimes my league players might say, oh, I lost the whole match because of that. I'm like, well, what about the 8-ball you missed at minute 22 there? That certainly had an effect on the match,
Absolutely.
Just the same as that one did.
Well drive from Thompson. His break has deserted him.
No shots. That's always the worst. You get a chance and don't have a shot to start.
Well, he went for the combo. I think Manny Perez had just put him in a position where he couldn't really get a valid safety shot, so he forced him into going for a very tough combo.
See, that was that is showing that Manny has done his research on the rule set because in most of our rule sets that we are used to on this side of the pond here would be you could shoot that 11 into the 2-ball, pocket the 2 on an open table and carry on, but Manny played that safety knowing that was really the only thing he was going to leave Shane, and he wouldn't be able to shoot that. So that was good. It showed he did his research, being his first time playing the format here.
Another really good shot there from Manny Perez.
Looks like the 9-12 combo is.
I don't know. I think he
Could
might have
navigate
squeezed
it.
it in, you know. I think he can.
Yeah.
Now, can he just steal a bit of the pocket and play it straight? Or does he have to use the 9 and make it? Because he has to make sure he gets the 9 back out again.
Yeah, that was great.
And they can steal it.
Now here's the shot, because you
It
got
is
to
indeed.
fall really good on that 14, so make sure you got the angle for the, oh, is it the 11 or the 13 up on the top rail? I can't tell with the stripe. Yeah, I didn't want to run into the 3 ball there, but
Well, this looks tricky
Yeah.
for me. I mean, you play the 40. Do you play the 40? Do you even attempt it? Because cue ball's coming right down the table. I might play combo. Well, he was a little rushed there.
yeah, that the shot clock got him there, I think. You'd expect Shane to make, I guess, not too quick work of these. He probably wants to run that clock, take as much time as he can, you know, assuming he's going to go 5-4 up here.
Yeah, I don't think it's really worth the risk with that because
Yeah,
it will be Manny Perez to break next.
yeah, that's true, yeah.
So it's get the rack on
Yeah.
on the scoreboard
miss.
and see what happens. And then hope Manny scratches off the break or goes dry. This will be a very gently rolled 2 ball. Just to hold up the top of the table for the 6. Oh, he's come down. That's a good shot. Didn't bother trying to hold. Probably thought better of it because of the pace of the table. Just come down and play it in the corner.
Yeah, Shane always, I mean, he has one of the most impressive just cue ball control. And whether that be, and I do watch quite a bit of the Monday show from the UK side, and you get to watch the guys on that, and he really just has one of the best cue balls on the American game or the European game, in my opinion.
Yeah, he really does.
Looks like the 2 ball there is a good starter ball for him. I don't know if this rec looks.
Yeah, well, there's no stripe available, so it
No.
will have to be solids.
Yeah.
Like you say, Nate, the 2's his starter ball.
They can really get him on the 4 is his next rough ball.
This is a good play.
Yeah.
Because the 4 ball was the worst one of the lot, and he gets right on it straight away. Question is, does the 8 pass the 14?
Just enough of a bump, it looked like. Yeah, if he leaves that 7, though, I don't think 8 ball definitely goes on the side of the up table, so he can navigate getting on that 8 from there. And there you go. There's our answer, I think.
Well, we're in that vicinity of a 6-ball shootout.
Shane Thompson's favorite thing, right?
Loves them. Ooh. Now that changes the complexion.
I think at that point, man, he's probably just think his lucky stars he didn't scratch.
Gone for the bank. And he's missed it, and this is Thompson's time. He can now manipulate the clock as well.
Yeah.
So he'll take his full quota for each shot. There you see immediately he calls the extension. That takes off an extra 20 odd seconds. There you see, looking at the clock, he will not hit any ball now until the beeps. really, Thompson should be able to run this out. Again, he's having a good look at that clock. Nice shot there from Thompson, and this is going to be all over because cue ball still not stopped. Now we get 10 seconds at least chucked off this. In fact, he might not even run the match out now.
Yeah, at this point, not enough time. And early in the rack, Manny just had to pray for a miscue, I guess. But
great control again. Shane Thompson is going to walk over, shake Manny Perez's hand, and he will advance into tomorrow. Good performance from Shane Thompson. A bit more like it from Safecracker.
Let's get a few words with our latest winner here on the opening night in Kansas City. Shane, congratulations. First time we've seen you get a win in the shootout for a little while. Must be pleased to be back and getting a victory.
Yeah, obviously I keep getting tough draws, but tonight I managed to break well. So yeah, it's on this table, I think if you break well and pot a ball, I think you're pretty much all right.
Is it a case of, obviously you predominantly play English, Paul? Is it the fact that when you come over and you play in these events, you seem to have more success in the Opens, certainly of late? Is that because it gives you a bit more time to bed in, or just the way it's gone?
I think it's just the way it goes. I mean, I think every shootout I've either played Ricky Evans about 100 million times, or I played George, I can't remember his last name, but I played him in Iowa, and I just keep getting soft draws, but yeah, I managed to get the win, so over the moon.
We often talk about your cue ball control and your touch and your feel around the table. How did you find it tonight on this table?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I got a new tip on, so just trying to get used to it, but yeah, it felt good. So yeah, hopefully I'll get it right for Sky tomorrow.
Looking forward to getting into the last 16 and seeing how far you can go?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I've got a tough draw tomorrow with Skyler Woodward, so hopefully I'll break as good as I did tonight and get a job done.
There's quite a few in watching tonight. You've got to feel that there'll be at least as many, if not more. The fact that you're playing Skyler as well is a tough draw, but there'll be a lot of people watching as well. Is that sort of a match you enjoy getting up for? Yeah,
of course. I mean, I come to KC all the time, even before other events, and I like to hope that a lot of the KC people here will be cheering me on as well. So.
Okay, well we will find out tomorrow, I guess. We're looking forward to the match, so it should be an absolute cracker. Congratulations on making it through tonight.